in our community. I'm not having it. We're not having it. And if they think that they can just hand us a piece of paper and send us on our way, they can take that piece of paper and rotate on it. Until they hold these animals accountable, there is no peace. There is just us. And I'm sick of it. 163 weeks fighting, regardless. Every town hall meeting, DOJ meeting, everything. Going so far as to writing the President of the United States. And what are they doing? Nothing. And I'm tired of them doing nothing, so we have to do something. They're doing nothing. We have to do something. And at the end of the day, we need to move forward on this and save lives. This is about lives being saved. I think about Abdul Salam on July the 1st. The same two killer maniac animals, Nicholas Davis Chapman and Ruiz. They almost killed him in front of his baby. And then for me to learn, the day before, 24 hours, Darrell Harris could have been killed by the same three clowns, murderers. Nicholas Davis Chapman, Ruiz, and Omar. They some animals, and they still walking the beat. They still being paid our money. And right now, our city is in an uproar with all these murders and homicides, with all these people these unsolved murders. So they need to do their job. It's obviously clear they don't care nothing about us. Because if they did, we wouldn't have all these bodies every day. Babies getting shot and killed. And I don't want to talk about no black on black crime. It's they need to do something. They need to do their job. Solve all these unsolved crimes. Be out there patrolling our streets, not killing us. So right now, I feel as though I'm not consenting to anything. The only way I would think about signing my name on anything, unless they're going to dismantle that whole Baltimore City Police Department, wipe it out, knock it down, and build it back up. That's the only way they'll get a signature from me.
That's the only way.
We are more than hashtags and body bags. We're more than 6 feet in the dirt and pictures on a t-shirt.
Come on, Tawanda.
I'm tired of being sick and tired. At the end of the day, this is the dog and pony show for them, but it's hurt and pain for us forever. I'm sick of it. And they want to come in like they doing something, they ain't doing nothing. We done met with Elijah Cummings and everything riding through tunnels. And I show him the letter that I had that I sent the president. And he's like, yeah, that's an ace in the hole. Well, I want to ask Mr. Cummings, what are you going to do with my ace in the hole? Why do we have to do what people should be doing for us? We pay them. This is not a game. This is not a game. And I'm sick of it. And every time we dare talk about police brutality, they want to talk about black on black crime. Caucasians kill Caucasians. Asians kill Asians. Why they don't call that Asian or Asian crime? Or Caucasian crime? You know why? It's a reason. It's to make us feel like we're not worthy of justice. We're not worthy of accountability. Well, the devil is a liar. You're not going to give it to us, we taking it. I'm not playing. We had to unearth our love when we still waiting for answers. Do you know how sickening that was? To have my brother body dug up from out of the ground and still sat by waiting 1,141 days. And somebody will tell me about some foolishness. This is not a game. I mean, for all the mothers, the sisters, the fathers, the nieces, cousins, family members. Because when they go home to their family and their loved ones are all safe, they don't feel this pain. This pain never goes nowhere. And when you stand up and fight 163 ways to tell you how corrupt they are, how they dehumanize us in the street, how they all types of stuff.
That's right.
Cavity searches to our men.
That's right.
So these perverts are raping our men on the damn street. Nobody's doing nothing. How they targeting people for their sexual preferences. They're not good. And I don't know why they giving them all the power. If they really wanted to do something, it's simple. Do it.
Lock the police up.
Do it. Throw them in cell blocks. If you're not throwing them in cell blocks, I don't don't have nothing to say. I'm not consenting to no more foolishness. I'm not consenting to the pain. Like David Anthony Wiggins said, and the Black Think Tank said, and I'll give them kudos. They said don't consent to nothing. And they are absolutely right. Because what does it mean when we consent? They already know they're not going to do nothing. They just have us, our name on a dotted line. I ain't with none of it. It's not like I tell my mother, my cousins, my brother, kids, another mother, nothing. So with that being said, I'm not signing nothing.
Don't sign nothing.
Like I said, if they don't dismantle it, knock it all down, build it back up. Anytime we have the worst jail system in America, they shut down, not on Greenmount, shut the whole damn city down. Shut them all down. Because if they don't do that, they playing games. I'm tired of the Doug and Pony show. Flat out. And meanwhile, we can't sleep at night. I see mothers crying and fighting. This ain't no game. This is, pain is real. And it goes nowhere. It gets worse each year. It gets worse. 3 years, way more tears. And I thought it would ease up just a little. But it hasn't. They want to come in. Like I said, we met with Congressman Elijah Cummings. And he told me, when we showed him the letter that we had, when I wrote the president to demand the Department of Justice come in and hold people accountable, he said, yeah, you got an ace in the card. You got an ace in the hole, sis. Yeah. Well, what are you going to do with my ace in the hole? That's what I want to look him in his face to tell him.
That's right.
We rode on through secret tunnels
To meet
with this man for nothing. The man ducked my family out 6 months, and she want to talk about something. Miss, you can't say nothing. Clean up your house.
That's right.
And then the commissioner, a joke. Shame on him, shame on the FOP, shame on all of them. All it is a legalized gang that are killing us.
That's right.
And we're paying for it. We're picking up the tab.
That's right.
Right.
Don't consent to nothing. Flat out.
Nothing.
For all victims
Justice for all victims
of police brutality.
of police brutality.
And I just want to add, it ain't just the Baltimore City Police Department that's corrupt.
It's the
So when they
politicians.
shut them down, it's the politicians shut them all down.
right.
Shut them all down in City Hall. Shut the medical examiners office down. Shut all these these corrupt, crooked people up. Shut every last one of them up. They need to all be arrested, every last one of them.
Every last one.
How in the hell is 1,141 days, no autopsy pictures? They hid my brother's body 5 days. 5 days. My family wasn't even good enough to get that call that nobody wants to get. Nobody want to get a call to come identify your loved one after they was brutally executed. They didn't even give my family that call. You know why? Because they knew they was dead wrong. They was trying to fix it. They lied and said my brother was a John Doe. Meanwhile, while all the cops go up there to the hospital and tell them doctors what to write on their reports, then go to the autopsy and tell the medical examiners what to write on their reports, and how we know, because it said my brother died in police restraint. Well, how in the hell did the medical examiner office know that? If you're not biased, my brother's body ain't jump up and say, oh, they killed me while I was in police custody.
That's right.
So how the hell is that on the report? You know how? Because they were trained to write everything, the foolishness.
Trained.
But where they messed up, they didn't know they was dealing with a family of fighters. We ain't gonna hang no teddy bear up on no tree and walk away. Is you serious? If you haven't figured it out now for 1,141 days, 136 weeks straight, 163 weeks straight, fighting non-stop for accountability. Because there is no justice, it's just us. Because there's no justice if a man or a child can get executed in cold blood. So I don't want them to reform anything. If you can't. But at the end of the day, think about this. I want y'all to think about this. They don't train them to treat people right in Hampden and Roland Park. They treat them real good.
Yes.
The police help kids go across the street, ask them how their day's going, best for and everything. But they kill us. They brutalize us. So they can take that reform foolishness and rub it somewhere, because I'm not buying it.
No, we're not.
I'm not buying it. It's a bunch of foolishness. I don't want to sign anything. I'm not signing out of people pain. Nothing. I think right now it's very important that we all band together, stand together, and say we're not signing anything, and let them know, and let's be very clear. The message should be very clear. We're taking nothing short of indictments on these killer cops. Flat out. Nothing short. There ain't no compromise. You come to the table, come correct. We have the truth right here. 163 pages, and guess what? This ain't even all of it. This is what they want you to know.
Absolutely.
What about the stuff that's not in here?
That's right.
What about the stuff that they couldn't even write and put in here?
That's right.
That's what y'all need to think about.
We
We know all the stuff. What about the jump out boys? They tell you, oh, give me a handgun and I'll let you go. What are they doing with all those handguns? And then they come back months later and lock these brothers up for a handgun charge. What about that? That ain't in the report. There's a lot of stuff that ain't in the report. And the biggest thing that should have been in the report is the color of blue. The cold wall blue. That's not in the report. How they stick together and nobody tells nothing. So I urge everybody to say, where was the good cops on July 18, 2013 when my brother was brutally executed with eyewitnesses, credible eyewitnesses? It ain't like this happened in a dark alley, nobody seen it, it was there wearing against the cops. Eyewitnesses that didn't know my brother from a can of paint stood there strong to say, I saw this man. And then I saw something that really bothered me. I saw it today. One of the cops that threw a haymaker at my brother, he was the medic, and this is public information. Y'all can read it up yourself. I can't think of that animal name right now.
Animal!
But he was in the newspaper today helping some black female do something, and they like kind of made this zero into a hero. Well, where are the pictures of when he was pretending to give my brother CPR at the scene, which he didn't get any first aid treatment. Let's be real clear on that.
He was dead.
No first aid treatment. They didn't even call the paramedics for my brother, right?
Animal.
After he was pepper sprayed, tased, and savagely beat to death. Kick stop with witnesses, and the witnesses were threatened. The same thing can happen to you. Get back in the house. So I said all that to say, they put this cop in there today. Now he's a quote-unquote cop, and he's supposed to be a hero. And then it's interesting in the public information, and he was the last person to throw a haymaker. You threw a haymaker on a dead person. What kind of savage animals are you?
My God.
But that's why I'm here today, and we're going to go in a little bit. We're going to come back out and finish West Swansea, because it's just not about my brother Tyrone West. This is something that happens over and over again. And the sad part, if it could have just stopped at my brother, then maybe I could start healing. But it didn't start with my brother. It's not stopping with my brother. It does not stop. The story doesn't end in Tyrone West being brutally tortured. I think about Keith Davis Jr., who survived. He survived. He was shot at over 43 times and survived. And is he getting medical attention right now? No. No. This is the foolishness. And they want to come in and think we're going to consent to something, and they move right on. And then who's the next Baltimore? Just like we always said before Ferguson, when Ferguson happened, when they stood up and they said they wasn't going for it. You know, we kept saying we've been Ferguson right here in Baltimore.
Right here.
Now we Baltimore. We had the Baltimore uprising.
We're
Ferguson.
leaders.
How many more states got to go through this, cities and states? How many? Before they actually do something when they have the powers. It's simple.
They're not gonna
If
do
they
it.
can hold us accountable for anything, if we tortured anybody the way my brother was tortured, I promise you, you would never ever see me ever again. My family might as well just take care of my family, because you would never see me again. But because it's these cowardly animals that's supposed to be serving and protecting, and the saddest part, I know that like everybody is not bad, because at the end of the day, nobody said I'm gonna take a job to be bad. But on the flip side, if you have policies in place that allows the foolishness, that allows you to sabotage and beat and kill somebody, and nothing happens, then hey, guess what? When you sign over, you swear, and it's like you jumping into a gang. Whenever you get into that gang and you get beaten in or sworn in, I've never been a gang member, I don't know how it works, but I'm thinking from seeing movies, I'm just assuming how it works. But it's the same as when these officers take their oath. You enter that gang, and then all your good intentions, that you know you just want to work and get a salary for your family, you want to do the right thing, but then at the end of the day you got this cold blue that tells you, hey, you say anything, buddy, it's called cover your hind parts. You say anything, you're gone. And I done seen too many. Think about Officer Torbett, y'all. We can't forget about Officer Torbett. You want to talk about a good officer? I heard he was. I didn't know him personally, but I heard he was a good officer. And you see what happened to him. Let's think about Joe Crystal, the detective Joe Crystal, with the rats on his car. So you know the ones that want to step forward and be good, what? They get retaliated on. So at the end of the day, I said I'm not signing nothing. So my thing is, if they want to move forward, hold these killer cops accountable and knock the whole Baltimore City departments down, dismantle it, and start it back up, and then put our people in there. I might even sign up to be an officer. Hey, we all might can. But at the end of the day, this is not a game. And I challenge y'all, this is not a game. I challenge y'all to stand firm, stand strong, stand in for what you believe in. Because when you signed on something, giving them your consent, that's it. You're saying it's okay. It's not okay. It's clearly obvious. This book is not okay. So I'm not signing nothing. So are y'all ready to go inside for a little bit and see the Doug and Pony show? And then we can come on back out and pick up here. Thank y'all. Love y'all. And again, thank you so much for coming out.